life, bad things will happen to us. It's just a part of living. No matter where you are or what you do, at some point you have experienced some kind of loss or tragedy. However, there are some losses that hurt far more than others. Meet Sunny, a young boy like any other. Just a kid who liked hanging out with his friends Kel, Aubrey, Basil, Hiro, and Mari, his older sister. However, one day, something very sad happened. Something that caused the friend group to drift apart. This devastated Sunny. His whole world was destroyed, and his life quickly went upside down, and he had no idea what to do. Overwhelmed by distress, guilt, and trauma, Sunny retreated into his own head. Literally. A new being was formed, an alter ego of Sunny named Omori. This being found himself within white space, a place that he had apparently lived in for as long as he could remember. After picking up a knife and meeting up with some of his friends, Omori is introduced to Headspace, a colorful land where he could be with his friends again, just like old times. Omori would abruptly be transported back to white space, however, before waking himself up by stabbing himself. He would go downstairs to get some food before running into something in the dark. Despite this fight triggering a traumatic memory in him, Sunny would use a newfound skill to rid himself of all negative emotions, calm down. He then heard someone knocking at the door. After that, Sunny goes back to sleep and heads back to Headspace as Omori, where he finds that Basil is missing. Along their journey through Headspace, Omori encounters tons of colorful enemies, such as a space boyfriend who is sad about his breakup, a queen looking for a true love who tries marrying one of the group before eventually settling on the aforementioned space boyfriend, and a stripped out shark who happens to be the head honcho of a sketchy casino resort. To defeat these enemies, Omori must utilize skills and the power of friendship. This is an RPG game first and foremost, and no RPG is complete without a leveling system and unlockable techniques, such as Stab, which bypasses an enemy's defense, Observe, which can predict an enemy's next move, Sad Poem, which induces emotions onto enemies, or just turning people into bread, I guess. But even with these newfound abilities, there was one thing that Omori couldn't seem to get rid of. Something that just kept reappearing in his mind. Something that would have to be confronted at some point. In the real world, Sunny would reconnect with Kel after being a recluse for so long. He would have to defend Basil from Aubrey, who is now the leader of a group of delinquents. After warding her off, Basil revealed that Aubrey had taken his photo album. Sunny and Kel tracked Aubrey down and found her in a church of all places, before she reveals that Mari had... If you've played the game, you probably already know, but don't go around spoiling it, okay? Even though this whole show is basically just spoilers. Anyways, come back next time for me to cover Omori's towering monotone opponent, the Batter.